Dear students, good morning and welcome to the English class. Today we are going to read about 1C, a letter to friend. There are two friends are here. One is Ramesh and Suresh. After a long years, they are not going to meet. Even though Ramesh is well settled in Hyderabad, but unfortunately he could not meet with Suresh, and he writes, and he remembered the childhood days of their life, because the childhood is one of the most important part of life. Okay, once the great poet Harivansh Rai Bachchan, that means father of Amitabh Bachchan, said, हे भगवान हो सके तो लौटा दो मेरे बचपन को. That means, oh God, if it is possible, please return my childhood. Such a sweet memories are there with the childhood. So, in this lesson, let us see what are the sweet memories of Ramesh and Suresh. Okay, he is writing from Hyderabad. Ramesh is living in Hyderabad. Dear Suresh, this is Ramesh. I apologize for not meeting you during your visit to Hyderabad last week. That means last week Suresh came to Hyderabad, but due to the busy schedule, Ramesh could not meet with Suresh. Unfortunately, I had a meeting in my office. I remember how we enjoyed our childhood days in Manikonda village. That means they belong to Manikonda village. Manikonda village. So they lived happily in their childhood days in Manikonda. Every day we played together in our garden. In our garden means Ramesh garden. They used to play in their garden, Ramesh garden. Our family was a very big. There were 12 members in our family. Nowadays we cannot see this type of family. But in the olden days, there were joint families were there. Okay, that's why they had 12 members in the family. Ramesh had. I remember how we played in the moonlight. The people, those who belong to small village, they must have enjoyed the moonlight night or evening. People, small children, they gather and play in the evening time when the moon is shining there. I remember how we played in the moonlight. Our grandma used to give us fruits and biscuits. So while they were playing, Ramesh's grandma, she used to give biscuits and fruits to Suresh and Ramesh. Okay. Our grandpa used to tell us fairy tales, stories. Fairy tales means stories about the fates, about the princess, warriors, and the village boys. So, his grandpa used to tell the stories, different types of stories to them. Okay, when you were a small child, still you are child, you are in 8th class, your grannies, your grandpa, they tell the stories at night time. Now, I am working at Microsoft. So Ramesh became an engineer, computer engineer. Microsoft, a software company, Hyderabad, as a computer programmer. So, in the due course of time, they studied, okay, and Ramesh became an engineer. So, from Manikonda, he came to Hyderabad and working as a computer programmer. I am married and we have a child. Now, Ramesh is married and he has a child also. My wife works at Dell, Hyderabad as a system analyst. So both are computer engineer. Wife and husband, Ramesh and his wife, both were computer engineers. You know, city life is quite busy. Okay. So the people, those who are living in city, they are quite busy. Early morning, they have to get up, press up, take the lunch box and run away. Okay, because it may be late for the office and coming in the late night. Okay, so they cannot take care of their own children. So that type of a busy life, a city life is. It's a quite busy life. We start in the morning, leave our child at a baby care center and come back in the evening with faded faces. So, both wife and husband, Ramesh and his wife, they start at the morning, leaving their kid in a baby care center. Okay. So, after working hard, when they return from the office, they had a faded face. There will be no energy in the body at all. Okay. Faded faces, we hardly find a time to sit together. So, mother, father, child, they don't have any time to sit together. Okay, what a piteous life. How disgusting it is. So, there is no value of family values here. Child cannot understand what is the love of the mother. Mother cannot understand what is the love to the child. Such type of disturbed life in a city life. We work with a computer, think like computer, and live like computer. There is no human values here. Okay, people are just like as if we have given the systems. Okay, given the order, the program is set like that. People are working in the cities and towns. We have forgotten our family. Now only I told you that the people, those who working in this type, they have to forget about their family. I remember how he played Gilli Danda. Now he is remembering. He described here in this paragraph regarding the city life. Now he is remembering his past days when they were child. Okay. How I remember how we played Gilli Danda, hide and seek and kabaddi. So you must have enjoyed this type of games also. Okay. Gilli Danda. Have you played? It's very interesting. Okay, hide and seek, chor police, kabaddi. We went for swimming in our local tank every Sunday. Most of the city student, city child, they don't know swimming. But a village child knows everything. Climbing the wall, climbing the tree, jumping from the tree into the water. All these things are done in the village life. But it's a poor life, a city life is a poor life. Nothing is there. Here we live in an apartment where there is no room to play. So in the apartment, very less place will be provided. Okay, you cannot play anywhere. Our flat is our world. So just like a frog lives in a well, he thinks that this is the world, beautiful world. Like that, the person, those who are living in the apartment, they think that yes, this is the beautiful world. Nothing more is there. Okay, like that they are living just like a frog in the well. Just like a well for a frog. How happy we were in our school. So in the school life they were living very happily. We used to sit in the same row. Who? Ramesh and Suresh. They used to sit in the same bench, same row. Did all the homework together and took part in the events also. So whatever the events were there in the school, they used to take part also. I remember how Padmanabhaya sir, our class teacher, appreciated us when we got the first prize in district science fair. So once they had participated in the district science fair and they got first prize. And their class teacher appreciated. Still now he is remembering all the past days of his school life. Ramesh is remembering. Okay. One cannot forget the past days. That means the childhood days, the school days. Okay. This is one of the most important part of a span of our life. Okay. I remember how we went on a picnic to Koel Sagar. So once they had been on a picnic also. There we went boating in Koel Sagar. They had a boating also. Our tour to Sri Sailam was memorable. Once they had been to Sri Sailam, it is a very beautiful sceneries are there. Sri Sailam was memorable. Still I remember the green hills full of trees that almost touches the sky. Tall trees were there. Okay, still he is remembering that tall trees and green hills, okay, covered with forest, touched the sky. I remember the roaring of the Krishna river at the dam. So Sri Sailam dam was built on the Krishna river. So if you go there, you can listen the roaring sound of the river Krishna there. Okay, there is nothing here, but in the city life, nothing is there. I wonder at my child's silence. So Ramesh child, he had a single child. What would be happen with his mind? Okay, he always sitting in front of the computer and plays game, never caring for anyone. So computer child, he became a computer child because if you open a laptop, they will play with it and they don't know what is going there around them. So like that, the kid also became Ramesh kid. Okay. I wonder at my child's silence. He always sit in front of the computer and plays games, never caring for anyone who comes, who goes. He never bother about those things. I remember the happy moments when our uncle visited us. He brought toys and fruits for us. So in the village, if someone comes, they bring something, eatable things. And small kids are very interested, curious to know what they brought for us. Like that, his uncle used to bring fruits and other things for him. Our aunt brought me a new dress for Dasra. How we enjoyed Deepavali. So Dasra, Deepavali is very enjoyable at that time. Okay, in the village life. But town life, it is nothing is there. It is faded. Still, I hear the sound of the crackers. I can see the rockets flying into the sky, making the night full of light. Where are those days? Yes, he still remembers in those days when rockets used to go easily, giving the light and making everything lighting. Okay, where are those days? My child does not know his uncle or aunt. For him, uncle and neighbors are the same. Okay, so the family became in such a manner that the child cannot understand who is uncle, who is aunt. The neighbors are our uncle and aunt. Because these people, these city people, they don't have a time to go to their village and make them sure the child that he is your uncle, he is your aunt. No, they don't have time. That's why the kid think that our uncle is our neighbor and aunt is there. Okay. Sometimes I think of our childhood days. I think of our grandparents, uncles, brothers, sisters. So I told you he had a joint family and a lot of people were there living there. Uncle, aunt, grandpa, granny, okay, brothers, sisters. We missed them. We missed the joy of the family. We missed their company. Really. In a city life, we miss all these things. We cannot enjoy because single family. A father, a mother, one child and two children. That much only. We missed the joy of the family. We missed their company. We are missing many things in this busy life. So, to get money, our life became just like a computerized life. There is no happiness, no joy, no entertainment, nothing. Suresh, I don't know where those gardens have gone, those fairy tales, those fruits, those words of love and affection. So, he's remembering his past and feeling something sorrow here. Even though he is an engineer, his wife is earning, but money cannot give all the things in the life. They are short of these things. What are the things? The beautiful garden, the fairy tales of the grandpa, the love and affection word. We lost our real life in this unreal world. City life is an unreal world. There is no naturality. There is no reality here. Unreal world. Anyhow, I am happy that I have found time to write to you. So people say that I don't have time, and mostly busy people like computer engineers, they don't have time to spend for their friends, spend for their family. They only run after money. That much only. There is no meaning of this type of things. Please come to me. Let us remember our childhood days of joy. So he is inviting his friend Suresh. If you have time, you come to me. We will again remember. So the city life, here the city life and village life, you must have read about a town mouse and village mouse. What type of life this is? That's why in Hindi there is a proverb, जब गीदड़ को मौत आता तो शहर की तरह भागता है. So that type of life it is. If you want to die, come to the town and city, because there will be no real life here. Thank you everyone. You must have understood the lesson. I am going to post the question answers of 1A and 1B. Thank you.